Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I hope you're all having a good week so far. Listen you guys, I am totally geared up and excited to do this video. Now I woke up and I have a pretty busy agenda, but I'm like, I want to do my video first. And I switch on Victor Odo because he pumps me up. He realigns me and lets me know, he's kind of like an Abraham Hicks for me. And he said some amazing things. And I feel like these cards that I just received are going to be able to help us find the answers pertaining to this. And look how amazing these are, you guys. These are called the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. I'm going to be doing a review today on these at some point because they're exceptional. I rarely get a deck where I'm like, I just keep staring at them and reading them over and over. And, Victor's talk this morning was basically about how empaths that are sensitive are now nuclear sensitive, okay? People that weren't sensitive before and, to emotional consequences of themselves or others because they just weren't tapped up or awoke are now in 2019 exponentially waking up, and they really, really are. They're waking up to humanity as it used to be splintered. Some of us just didn't have the awakening process happen to us yet. But the people who woke up early and the light workers now, there's a reason we all do it in different time frames, okay? We're here to guide the next expanding group through their sensitivities. Like I'll tell you, I must get hundreds and hundreds of emails as like, Melanie, this is happening to me. I feel like I'm hallucinating. I'm having this happen, these synchronicities. I'm hearing do this, do that. And you know what it is? You're waking up. That's all. 2019, I told you, is exactly like the age of Aquarius. Important things are going to be happening. Experiences, those that were closed are now opening, okay? They're going to have an inner knowing, and it can be frightening, okay? It's going to be like great wisdom is being imparted to you. You have to decide whether or not you want to accept it. Now, some of you are experiencing these. Please message, email, any of the light workers that you listen to and enjoy. You can me as well. I mean, I have a pretty heavy roster, but I do try to get back to people within 48 hours. I'm on Instagram, SparkChrist11. That's a really good way to message me. I already have some people I'm mentoring through this because it can be frightening. You're like, why do I feel stressed when I go out into public? Because you feel the disalignment of, say, the political system right now, the earth, the water, the freaking ecosystem that's screwed up, all those things. You feel that because we're all listening to the rising frequency and vibrations that are occurring, and we know that we in the earth deserve protection and all of the things that we can do, and so we're wondering why aren't people doing it. We can feel that now, but we are definitely here to uplift each other through these profound changes and help in these remarkable occurrences. And if one thing I want you to take away from this is, once in a while, it's very necessary for you to detach from these huge fluctuations, because you can get third eye headache, you can get anxiety, you can get things. So all you do is listen to peaceful music. I'm looking at sands on a beach, like with the Zen writing, and I'm listening to quiet music. It has a huge healing capacity to detach and know it's going on, but we can't do something about it 24 hours a day and exhaust ourselves, okay? And sometimes when people step into light working, that's exactly what they do. They can suffer burnout. So relax into it. All is well. We have millions of people on the case. They're all connecting and helping one another. They're using their extra sensory perceptions. That's why some of you healers already out there, you'll be experiencing what I am, continual voiceovers, I call them, where I feel like people are in my room and where I am talking to me continually. They're very nice things, because the rule of thumb is you never take action when there's a negative emotion within you, because it'll always be counterproductive, okay? Always talk to yourself until you feel better, and then follow the inspired action that comes from that open valve, that valve of they're fine. You can help, they can help, everyone is helping, all will be well, okay? Yes, there's a profound change and everybody is working on it. Spirit wants us to know, be on your A game. Always do this rule of thumb. Don't take action when there's a negative thought, because guess what's going to result? Something negative. Always just wait, talk yourself up. This is temporary. I've got this. There are entities and people all around that'll help me. And if you really feel like stuff is going downhill for you, just email me and go, Melanie, this is just a bit much right now. I'll give you a mantra to work with, and you can settle in your tea kettle, because I get like that. I used to, it's funny, and I want to share this because I did not know this, and I was so excited that he shared this with us, and it's so beautiful. But I do know this about empaths and light workers. A lot of them have prior addictive behaviors. He said that he was addicted to heroin in high school because he was so sensitive and everything was so profound and deep to him. And, you know, I went through a stage in my 20s where I drank all the time. Like, I could not almost be in large groups and parties or anything. I would have to dull all that senses, everybody's anxiety, whatever was always welling up. So I drank for years, you know. I was very functioning with it, but I was like, oh, this is not something that's good in my life. And it was also the sugar. Like, I love sugar and I can eat my body weight in gummy bears. I don't do that anymore. I don't reach for sugar and all that, you know. You know, I upgraded to health food and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, whole grains and super grains and all that, you know. Start living a life of your true powerful potential, you guys, because it's coming, and it's coming extremely quickly, okay? Focus on the plan for your happiness. Now we're going to find out what's coming for you in May in terms of this turnaround, because I love you guys so much. I almost want to do like 50 videos a day for everything I tap into for my messages. However, I do have to like feed my animals and go places and things, you know what I mean? But I was extremely excited to do this for you, because part of the thing is, as a light worker, and you guys will know this, we're here to calm one another. We're here to soothe one another. We're here to bring one another's anxiety down so we can focus on the good, the light, the happiness. Because our egos, our ids are counterproductive parts of our personalities. Will always try to instill some kind of weird fear, anxiety, competitiveness, all of that. We need to release that now and just step into this beautiful, uncomplicated existence of doing things that are good for us and finding happiness. You know, it's as simple as that. Reach for the happiness, reach for the joy, reach for the best feeling thought that you have access to, okay? Nothing needs to be fixed. Everything is unfolding perfectly. So when you stand in accepting that, all is well. And from that vibration, you become surrounded by more and more evidence that all really is well. Okay? Very true. So we got a 3-card pick here. We have number 1, which is attraction. That is a supermoon, because these are the Queen of the Moon oracles. So that's a supermoon, attraction. And number 44, if you like that number. Number 2 is Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. Number 41. I love this. This is my favorite card in the deck. And I draped everything in real gold. I have 18 karat and 22 karat gold all around this, because I feel like gold is the motivation, the rich, warm metal. You know, it's like I really love gold. And I was like, I feel like it warms an area, and when the sun hits it, it's so beautiful looking, right? And I love all the little gold moons that are around. And number 3 is protection, the waning crescent. Look at the bird with the person. Look at that. And she's in the nest, and he's carrying her. I feel like I have that image all the time in my head. Birds are my totem animals. And when things go bonkers with me, I get me some crazy everything just yakking away. Okay, so we're going to start with number 1, you guys. I'm yakking away. Whenever I watch Victor, I temper watching him, because I get so motivated that I will overwork myself. So I'll watch like one video, settle down, absorb the knowledge, and then translate it. Okay. So this is your message. This is attraction. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body and your mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not want. The supermoon is a full moon that is the closest distance from the Earth in its revolutions. It's also referred to as a perigee moon. The supermoon looks huge in the sky, and being so close to the Earth, it influences the oceans more than usual, causing more extreme tides that are normal. These changes in gravity and force are certainly noticeable, and for most people who follow the cycles of the moon and do magical workings aligned with them, it's the energy of the supermoons that is most important. If a normal full moon gives us an opportunity to have rocket power under our intentions, a supermoon greatly magnifies this energy into a supernova. Very true. If you ever want to cleanse your crystals and do rituals, ideal moon for that. if we are growing, we all want to attract experiences in our lives. This can be positive relationships, a lifestyle that suits us better, clarity, love, prosperity, creativity. The list goes on and on. So equally, we also perhaps wish to repel experiences we do not want. It's important then to not just know what we want, but to be able to recognize what we don't. Attraction isn't about what we accept, but how we discern. So blindly attracting everything we think into our lives that we want rarely makes us happy, but being focused about it does, right? Nobody likes overload of everything. Simplicity is usually your best bet, okay? This card also suggests that we think globally for the whole. If you are making intentions on the supermoon, include the planet. The companion stone to this, or metal, is magnetite. So you can look that up and see what that does as well. And if you come over to my Instagram, which is Sparkrist11, I will list all these daily when I have these companion stones that go with the cards. I will tell you their properties and what they do, okay? It's very, very helpful. So I'm going to pull you one more card. And your card is self-love. And again, if you want to go to my Patreon page, I'm going to be doing reviews. That's where I do my deck reviews now. I'm going to be reviewing this later because it's phenomenal. Now, this is number 6. This is self-love. How beautiful. And we have to remember this. People, it's wonderful to think of others all the time and care for them, but we really do need to care for ourselves. And right now, radical self-love is necessary. Empowerment starts from the inside out. Don't compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and self-love. Every day I bring radical self-love to my body, mind, and spirit. I mean, sometimes we feel we're not enough, right? Sometimes we're even told we're not enough by our own voice, the voices of others and our culture. Not smart enough, not pretty enough, not powerful enough, talented, on and on. It's ridiculous. There is the opposite that we do too. Too tall, too short, too fat, too thin, too noticeable, too opinionated. Please just stop completely. Put your blinkers on. Detach from that notion entirely. I do. I'm like, forget it. If I'm getting dressed and there's going to be a lot of people there, I don't live in front of the mirror. I'm like, I actually put my makeup on outside, so it's natural light. I just walk around, I pet my animals, and I relax. You know, I stop, I detach. Also, ask for help. Yes, indeed. Listen to any or all of the crazy misdemeanors in your mind that throw at you. Hug these untruths like a crying puppy. Soothe the reasons they're there. Know that you're doing the best you can right now and that you're not your past, and you can soothe yourself. And most importantly, you can move on. Know that, you know, this comparison craziness is just a diversion from knowing yourself really well, right? There's so many delicious and wonderful aspects of yourself that are entirely satisfying. Focus on you, not others, and discover where you might really like to change, if anywhere or anything, for your own personal benefit, right? Your companion stone or metal is rose quartz. And if you want to go to Instagram today, I'm going to post all the properties of these things. And I use a lot of rose quartz in my jewelry all the time. And I often will just hold those loose stones. I find it very soothing, relaxing. And you do. It's almost like a voice in your head says, everything's all right. You are fine the way you are. You know, other things can be broken. That's all right. You don't need to pay attention to that. You know, it's like you have to just say, so what's my job? Just allowing. That's it. I'm going to receive things and allow. That's it. That's my job today. Honest to goodness. When someone complains to you about anything, just smile and say, I know you're having a step one moment and you're getting clearer and clear about what you want. Good for you. This will pass. Seriously, we don't have to listen to complainers. Release back to self-love, right? That is your group number 1. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And feel free to watch the other 2. They're only like 5 minutes long. They are going to have components and messages that apply to everyday life and will be helpful. And these cards are remarkable. I'm going to buy these decks for everybody I know because I'm so excited they're in existence. I'm serious. I'll come on and something will pop up and I'll go, this popped up for a reason. I'm going to investigate. I read about these. There, I'm like done and dusted. You know what I mean? You're going to have those moments too. So now we're on to my favorite card, which is the Queen of the Moon, the Sovereignty, 41. Oh, I'm sorry. So back to you guys. If you don't know the process and you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And thanks for stopping in today. My name is Melanie Williams, and I appreciate you coming to see me. And if you hit the little gray arrow, it'll bring you down to all my links below. Listen, I want to have a shout out. One of my viewers, Alicia, has just opened a shop, and I'm going to have the links added very shortly to my videos. She's working in conjunction with Parkinson's, and they are having this wonderful website where they sell these great t-shirts and bags and stuff that helps support. Really look into that. I'm very, very proud of her. Anybody that, you know, picks himself up, dusts himself out, and starts their own companies is A-OK in my book. So Alicia, again, congratulations on your new company. I'm very excited for you, and I'm happy to support. So love and light. And also anything down below there, I have links to the Goddess Provisions box, which is drop dead awesome this month. My Etsy store that will have all these stones I'm discussing too, and I can custom make you anything. If you're like, Mel, I would just love a stretch bracelet with whatever, big rough rose quartz, I send you pictures. I can custom make you anything. It's not crazy expensive. My bracelet's usually in the range of $30, $40. My necklace is anywhere from $50 to $90. I don't go crazy. I try to keep it as low as possible, okay? And I can make you guys anything. Private reads, everything is down there, you guys. And go to my Patreon page and check out all my reviews I'm going to be doing on these decks because they're very impressive. So now we are definitely on to number 2. So group 2, get ready. You are the queen of the moon. You are the sovereignty. So let me take a breath. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite desperate people and views. Or it's disparate. I think that's I always think that's a combination of desperate and separate, you know, disparate. So desperate people and views should you choose to do so. Okay, the buck completely stops with you. You're powerful, so act like it. I reign over my own realm. Goddesses of the moon are one of the oldest kinds of feminine, divine, and feature in mythologies from almost every corner of the globe, from Diana to ancient Rome to the Greek Artemis to the scientific Astarte and Hina and Polynesia and the links of the feminine divine and the lunar planet and the cycles of the strong one. These goddesses in all their myriad of forms are extremely powerful and demonstrated as women they naturally had power as well. We should strive to be the powerful queens in our own domain. Women especially have been socialized to defer, keep small, and keep quiet and hold a very twisted kind of service that borders on servitude. So while many first world countries, women can choose to be what they want to be on paper, women still experience inequality in most countries in all areas, such as wage disparity, imbalance in the numbers of women in government and high-level board positions as well, right? However, this has been accepted in the past and will not be accepted in the future. A new queendom is coming. When we reign over our own lives, it is us that take on the responsibility for our own change and decisions. The moon queen knows that we, under the divine, are our own rulers, and the buck stops with us. Therefore, it is worth investing in our own growing self-awareness and self-trust, care and esteem in real and practical ways. We must, as any queen would, set firm boundaries and protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. This does not mean we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, and great love for all. It does mean that we have to push against those who do not respect the line in the sand. Our companion stones are platinum. Of course it is. Honest to God, protect those who are in your realm. When you have a chance, you step up. You let people know what these boundaries are, what is acceptable and what is not. Like this book says, we do not defer to men. We are not in servitude. We do not need to defer to anybody. We defer to our own inner power that guides us the right way. Okay? We know what we need. We know we don't have to push against anything. We're in alignment with ourselves and our new true power, which is wonderful. I love it. So do you believe when we say you can have everything that you want? In fact, everything that you want is already vibrational, queued up in a very specific and unfolding way, organized within you for sure. Okay? Absolutely, you guys. Beautiful energy. And then you also have the beauty card, which I love. Let's see what that is. I love this. So beauty is like medicine. It can heal even the most broken spirit. It is everywhere in nature. Just look. Beauty comes in many forms, and we can choose to find it. I love how I look. Rid yourself of the chatter that you find disagreeable. So beautiful. I love that. So that is your group. And a love and light to this group. If you want to watch 3, that'll be probably helpful. We'll have little things in there for you as well. If you're new to the channel, thank you. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. Come join me on Instagram, SparkChrist11. I'm going to be doing fun things over there. And we have contests, giveaways, a beautiful tribe. They're hilarious. Come see me on my Etsy page. I have, you know, so many healing stones. And like I said earlier, I can make you whatever you want very inexpensively. Come see me on my Patreon page. It helps support the channel, and I have an amazing course that costs regular folks $100, but just by joining for $1, and any tier you choose, you can get other you know, free reads and things like that. Go check it out. It helps support the channel, and you get some amazing results. So love and light to this group. Now we are on to number 3, the protection card. I love this. So this is the waning crescent moon, and this is your higher power. However you describe it, is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better and trust in yourself. As the lunar cycle comes in the last set of crescents, in this case the waning ones, we know that the dark moon is close, and so is the fresh start of a beautiful new moon. Here's our chance to let go of our resistance and surrender and let go. Witches and other pagan practitioners who use the lunar and seasonal energies are often asked to assist with spells, techniques, and even talismans of protection. These darker moons and these dark moons provide a great time to create and cast spells for these purposes. It's a wonderful way to plug into the earth for sure. So the support that's coming can take the form of feeling protected from what might happen, helping us get the courage to release what needs to be released. Now your companion stone in this is black tourmaline, and I'm continually holding mine. I have a big chunk of it, and I love it. I feel like it's so super grounding when you touch it and hold it. I think it might be underneath the card actually. I have it somewhere. It's right near my person, because when I first wake up, if I'm feeling my mind get speedy, I touch it. That's beautiful. Let's see what else is coming for you. Wisdom. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like when we slow down, we start to listen to the cycles of things. We do have a kind of beautiful wisdom that comes. So wisdom is more than knowledge. There may be something you aren't seeing and you need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wise mentor if you're uncertain. I use my knowledge and experience to make wise decisions. And if you guys want to come on my Instago, I do quick text answers if you have any questions to things. I don't just do tarot inspired answers. I do anything from relationships to feeling ill, health, mental health issues. A lot of people have PTSD, self-harming. They have all kinds of issues, and I'm completely private, and I help you with those. My mother was in the field of mental health issues too, and that's sort of where my interest lies and why I delved so deeply into it. So anything that you might have, you know, never feel embarrassed, because I know the whole gamut of everything, okay? And if you ever just want a safe ear, or you want to explain something, or you need assistance, go over to my Instago and I get right back with you. That's part of the reasons I got that quick service, was to be able to do that, okay? So it's often said that the body has its own innate wisdom. If health is just knowing what to do, it does what it needs to keep us alive and moving without thinking too much about it, right? Similarly, we do have this innate reasoning system, intuition. It allows us to get answers or receive information. It's that feeling or hunch of information or insight that is just there. Some people believe this, that wisdom is received from the gods, the very spark of the divine voice that is within us. This is a very old kind of wisdom, and it sits in a very old part of the brain. Then there is the gathering of knowledge and experience, which we discern and learn through this. The result is acuity. If it is successful in the real world and in a good sense of perception, it is most probably wise. Getting wisdom takes time. You can't be impatient for it. We might cut corners and not see the role we take in poor decision making. To me, though, as modern people, we have a millennia of wisdom to assist us, okay? I absolutely believe that. It's starting to light up for us. We need to be aware of that. What I spoke of prior, this is all part of universal, age-old, ancient wisdom that we're tapping into. So don't be fearful of it. Slow down, align, detach healthfully from it on occasion as well, okay? You have any questions, come over to my Instago. I am so happy to help you with this, you guys. If you're new to this channel, group number 3, welcome, and don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like the video. Also, the notification bell so you know when all the new videos come. Press little gray arrow, all my links come on. My Instantgo, I'm going to add those new links for my friend, I am from Alicia's new Parkinson's gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. I'm going to do a more informative video, but I'm running out of time here. But her links will be down below there. The Goddess Provisions box is down there. It's so beautiful this month. My Etsy store, if you want any particular stones and you want me to get a hold of them for you because you have problems, people in foreign countries sometimes have a problem with that. I'm willing to help you with any of that. Love and light, you guys. Again, I'm so excited for all of you, but you may start to feel a little more sensitive and like you're being pelted with emotions. It's because you're expanding. You know, go to people that are a calm presence to you. Listen to their videos. Have them enlighten you and ground you out, because everything is all right. It really is all right. And we're all just connecting on this frequency that's saying, you know, let's lift each other up. Let's be on our A game. Let's protect each other, this earth, this planet, the solar system, the water, our animals, everything. We're here to spread light, wisdom, knowledge, and lift each other, okay? And please go see Victor Odo's latest video. He explains it so beautifully. He galvanized me into wanting to do this video. I'm always guided in the morning to one reader. They convey a message, and then I go from there, and that's what's going on. So love and light to you guys. I love you and adore you. I can't thank you enough for your support. You're amazing. You're beautiful, and I have profound, profound love and just all the feelies. I can't even take it, all the feelies.